Hi Libra, happy March. This will be a general tarot reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, let's see what the Oracle card messages are, and then we'll get into the element spread, see what's going on for you, Libra, in March. March, please, for the Libras. What are the guidance words or energies that may be playing out in March for Libra? Okay, here we go. So we have embracing, happiness, wow, and standstill. Okay, interesting. So let's see. So you have embracing happiness. I kind of see that as like a sentence. Okay, I like that. All right, absolutely. You do have standstill here, which to me is kind of like the temperance card. So like, or a little hangman vibe maybe, where you're just kind of holding still to wait for that intuition to come through in some situation. So we'll see what that is about. Let's get started and see what the tarot has to say for you, Libra, in March, please. What are the messages for Libra in March? Show me the fire, water, air, and earth, please, for Libras. So we're going to look at your passion this month, or passionate things that may be coming towards you, emotions, things like that. Mental state or communications with the air energy, and then the earth outcome energy for you this month. So Libra, what do we got for Libras? Is coming through for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus here in March. Okay. Oh, somebody's riding in. Look at that. It could be an Aries. Okay. Somebody coming in quickly. Possibly somebody a little bit older. All right. What do we got here? Capricorn, maybe. I'm getting Capricorn like that because sometimes they're younger, but they seem older. Okay. With the Knight of Wands and Emperor. All right, so what do we have? General messages, please, for fire, water, air, and earth for Libras out there. Okay, there we go. All right, Libra. Woo, big cards. The Emperor came out again. Okay, so definitely an important card, and definitely and showing up in the air energy. So communication, perhaps, or just heavily on the mind. I do feel like it will be communication of some sort, though. Okay. Woo! In your head, Libra. Okay. All right. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so for the fire energy, sort of like the passion of March and things like that. Definitely some kind of communication here. We have the Page of Pentacles. For some of you, I mean, this could, for a general reading too, this could mean a couple different things. This could be communication from like a school or like some sort of university or something like that. That's very possible with these cards. Or some sort of like a major industry that you're applying for or something like that. There could be some kind of opportunity. When I see the Devil card and Hierophant in like more, if it's in more career terms, it would be again like a large industry of some sort, so like a pharmaceutical industry or things of that nature, things that are not going away, right? They're not like, it's not like some little startup job or something like that. So there could be some kind of opportunity there. If it's more about like love or something along those lines, this is having a conversation. There's a little obsession here. If it's not a Capricorn, then well, there's a lot of obsession or codependency depending on what the situation is. Somebody could be married with the Hierophant here as well, or there's a Taurus involved. All right, so I mean, a lot of different things can come out with this, but basically I feel like the energy is, I mean, we have two things here. We have the Devil and we have the Hierophant. Two different kinds of energies. The Devil is more about like keeping you trapped in something. It's usually not the best energy. Well, not usually. It's not the best energy. It's the Devil card. Okay, so being careful, not to trap yourself into something. All right, or fall into codependent or obsessive type behaviors in your passions and things like that. Because the Hierophant is kind of the other way around. The Hierophant is more about giving like spiritual blessings, needing to like kind of turn to some sort of traditional spirituality in order to get through conflict. I mean, I don't want to use the typical Christian idealism here, but it kind of is that. It's like turning to, the spirituality of something to beat the devil, kind of thing. All right. So I mean, in whatever terms you want to put that, kind of, but that's the best way to describe it that most of us would understand. All right, kind of thing. I mean, obviously, it does not have to be Christianity or those themes or anything like that, but it is saying that there's like follow your more traditional spiritual path rather than fall victim to things that are going to lead you off track, or people coming towards you who are too obsessive or too overbearing, or they just want to trap you in something, things like that. All right, pay attention to those types of deals. We have a lot of cards here of marriage. All right, so I mean, if it's a good thing, all right, I mean, it could be marriage to a Capricorn. Again, the devil card doesn't have to be the devil card if there is a Capricorn, mainly involved. You do have several marriage cards here, but you do have a single female card here as well. So there could be something where somebody's trying to get you involved in more of a third party situation, especially judging on your next cards. All right, because it's you have the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords in your emotions. So none of these speak of emotions. All right, there's no cups here. So I feel like this is more about your security. Some of you could be talking to a counselor or going to a spiritual leader or a spiritual advisor of some sort. All right. Some of you could be going to counseling for a marriage. Maybe there's talks of separation with this Ace of Swords, divorce, things like that. This would be trying to get on the same page, maybe save the situation or, things along those lines. If it has nothing to do with that, I mean, the other thing too, it could definitely be a third party thing, being involved with somebody who's married. And Ace of Swords is about your empowerment. Where, what do you need to cut out of your emotions to feel your empowerment and those sorts of things? That would be the question. But if it has nothing to do with either of those, it could be that your emotions just are focused on work right now, work and career. Maybe there's a networking opportunity here with the Three of Pentacles to work with or collaborate with some others. So, you're very focused on building your Ten of Pentacles, your legacy, how you're going to make money, things like that. I do see a big vibe here of school. So some of you may be, regardless of age, may be entertaining, studying something, or continuing education or something like that. And you feel like that's calling you and could give you the power that you're looking for. So there's that as well. But the emotions section is not showing a bunch of cup cards or anything that would indicate that there's a big strife or anything like that emotionally. Okay, I feel like you're more focused on security and practical matters at this time is what I'm seeing. As far as your air energy, which would indicate communications coming in or your mental state, all right, you have some pretty good cards here. So that Knight of Wands and Emperor combination came out again. And if you saw the very beginning of this video, as I was just starting to shuffle, these two cards fell out. And then I shuffled and they came out again in your reading. So these are key, all right? So we'll tell you, we'll try to nail that as to, what that means. It's going to mean different things to different ones of you. For some of you, it's an Aries coming towards you, all right? And they're coming in passionately. And again, they may be older or just have an older vibe about them. They might be younger, in their 30s or, whatever, late 20s, something like that. But they have a very stoic vibe about them that doesn't match their age or something like that. That's possible, but for a lot of you, it could just be somebody older that is pursuing you, and they see kind of a big picture with you. All right, so for some, it could be an offer of marriage. I mean, these cards, that's going to just be for a few. It's a general reading, but we have Page of Pentacles, we have Hierophant, we have Ten of Pentacles, we have this Emperor, so Ten of Cups. Oh, I just realized, you have Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups in this reading. Both could lead towards a solid marriage or something along those lines. So, that could, maybe it starts with a phone call and, you meet somebody and it's, feels right. For others of you, I would say if none of that is going on, if you don't really have a love situation in your life right now, then this could be saying that your mental state is you're on it, you're conquering things. What makes you happy. And some of you may be, getting like the go ahead from family, or like there could be some like help from family, a father in particular perhaps, that helps you to get more motivated about something. But I feel like these cards are like really stepping up to the plate, being excited again. Your mental state is very good. There's no strife cards here like I typically see, like, in the Libra readings lately, where it's like the Nine of Swords and the, all these things going on and spinning and on choices, and I'm not seeing any of that. This is about like definitely like taking command of what you want. Your thought, your mind is not all over the place. It's very clear. So that is good. The emperor is the emperor of their kingdom, right? So it's like I feel like you're doing very good in that state. You also have the passion and motivation to get started towards what you want. Some of you may be visiting family with the Ten of Cups, and that makes you really happy. There could be some words of wisdom given, from a family member that is possible too, or someone that feels like family, or is like a father figure type. Okay, but mostly I feel like you are very ambitious as far as like your thoughts. They're clear. You're starting to like think about what really makes you happy and move towards those things. So it's a very, very good place for you mentally, I feel, in March. All right. And as far as your outcome cards, they're pretty good, but now we got the Nine of Swords. That's the little spinny card. And I don't think I've ever done a Libra reading where this card did not show up, quite frankly. I mean, let's face it, you guys, you have a lot going on, in your head. You're an air sign, but out of all the air signs, like you guys, you can spin like nobody's business, so it's like, this does not surprise me. But it's like, to me, it's like kind of dampened by all these like other great big powerful cards. So I think this is just kind of normal stuff, or not anything really to worry about. The Nine of Swords typically is a card though of being up at night and being worried, or being in your head and spinning with things and stuff like that. But you have this Nine of Pentacles and Six of Wands with it. So that's what I like. And these cards are much stronger. So the Nine of Pentacles is a very self-assured, independent type stance on things. So especially if you are a female, it's like I feel like you are very empowered this month, and you know what you want, and I feel like you're expressing yourself well. All those things. There's some really great cards on the board here. If you are interested in female, this could be a single female that's coming in and giving you a lot of like praise, or, admiration, or, flirty compliments, or what have you too. So it could be either or, but this is really nice energy because it's a card of victory also. And again, kind of another marriage card, because this can, in old days was kind of like a wedding march card. So, I mean, it's possible. You got a lot of marriage cards, on this read here. But this is definitely someone who is single. So it's like I don't see like, necessarily that happening all in 1 month. But it could be like you meet someone that could be like your one, or your person, or your long term, or what have you. There is definitely something here too, since it is a general reading, about if it's not about love, then like you're meeting your one as far as like career fulfillment, or something that really fulfills you, or that you can build on, make money, may have something to do with family, or incorporating family in some way. But it's like I feel like you're doing your due diligence, you're taking care of everything very very traditionally and very empowered with this Hierophant, Ace of Swords, Emperor. Yeah, you're in your head a little bit with it too, but it's like you're making the right moves, or what you feel, are the right moves. I do see that. Money looks very good, or the potential of whatever this is that you're looking at looks very good. If it's love, I feel like there's something, here, for some of you to definitely take a look at. I mean, I feel like you would be getting attention, especially if you're single. Some of you could be meeting somebody that could lead to this long term. Others of you, I would just say be careful. Make sure this, if it is love, there's a lot of marriage cards on this board. So, just make, your person may already be married. So there's that situation too. But you do have embracing happiness. I want to look at your standstill card and clarify that and see what that is about. Okay, so let's see if I can find my deck. Oh, there it is. Okay, so let's see. What is the standstill card about? If you are a male Libra, I would say with this mental kind of, because that's usually like where the communication things are and stuff like that. If it's like, if somebody makes you feel sort of like passionate and like you want, young again, things like that you really feel like you could be happy with, I feel like this is saying then you need to kind of step up, and and it's not like I'm not saying that because you're the man and you need to do that, but it's kind of indicating then, well, you need to go get what you're looking for. You need to be the Knight of Wands, that passionate knight that goes out and gets what he wants, or move towards, tries anyway, and I feel it would be successful with the Ten of Cups. All right, so there's that message too. All right, so let's see, what is standstill about? What is standstill about for Libra here in March? So embracing happiness looks really nice. I feel like that is what's going on here too. All right, standstill for Libra. Okay, Queen of Swords, so communicate very clearly. Take your time before you communicate things. That's what that is saying, most likely. Yeah, you have a King and Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, but you have a Queen of Swords here. So I feel like anything's like where you are dealing with people, work situations, love situations, whatever it may be, I feel like this is saying to take your time and, communicate clearly. When, like, don't just rush off a message, think about it, take your time for a minute, and then think about what you want to say. Make sure it's coming from an empowered place, okay, and maybe a little strategic. All right, Queen of Swords, but make it clear and concise and those types of things, especially, obviously if it comes to business or school applications, if some of that is what this is about, or resumes, things like that. Just like take your time with things. Don't rush anything, especially when it comes to communication or your strategizing, towards things. So that's what I have for you, Libra. You have some really fantastic cards here. I feel like this is more, for some of you, all this could be coming in March. For some of you, yeah, I mean, this could be marriage or proposals. This could be a business opportunity that could really grow. For others of you, this feels like the potential, like you're on your way to this. You're on your way to the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, which is what we're all dreaming about. It's basically, the emotional fulfillment and the security fulfillment of situations, relationships, business, whatever, love, whatever it is. Very good cards. So, all right, Libra, I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if so, please click on the ladybug to subscribe. I appreciate it very much. And I will see you next week or on one of the daily lives during the week. So take care. Have a fantastic March. Thanks.